Still you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. Could you fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors? Anything to bring your world into light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven, but even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. Hey everyone, why does it keep making me do this over and over again? I'm Seth Hillary. I am doing original songs for you. Let me finish setting a few things up here, because I had a little bit of a technical difficulty here. But now the technicals seem to be working. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a heck. Hey, and I'm going to pin your comment. And we got the first AI comment of the night. So Marley, what? Oh, you're asking. You're not saying. So that's better than flat out accusing me of being AI. What makes you think I'm AI? That's the real question. You know, it's really sad, kind of how AI ruins everything. So I'm just a guy, you know, in my room with my acoustic guitar singing in front of my computer, and people can't even trust that I'm a real person. That's sad, isn't it? That is very sad. So, but I am a real person, and I appreciate your nice comments. So if you're enjoying my live, these are all original songs. Please don't forget to follow me if you're not already doing that. Share the live if you can support me through the live goal or otherwise. That is totally appreciated. And just hang around. And if you know any of my songs and you got one you want to hear, let me know. Or if you have a type of song, if you don't know my songs, and there's a certain kind of song you would like, just let me know. Should I do something silly? Or should I do something serious? Daisy! Hey, how are you? I wonder if I can do this song. No, I haven't played this one in so long. I'll probably mess it up. let's do this one. This one was inspired by my cousin, and it has nothing to do with my cousin. This was the kind of sleepless night I've always dreamed of. The two of us beneath the moonlit sky. The whole world disappeared as you came close to me. With all the heavens shining in your eyes. You kissed me in the moonlight. I heard the angels sing. Maybe it was only a summer night's dream. But if I dare, I'd swear it was the joining of two hearts. You kissed me in the moonlight. Now I'm wishing on a morning star. As the break of day sneaks up on the horizon, I still don't want to let this evening end. A few more precious moments in each other's arms, and I pray I'll soon be holding you again. You kissed me in the moonlight. I heard the angels sing. Maybe it was only a summer night's dream. But if I dare, I'd swear it was the joining of two hearts. You kissed me in the moonlight. Now I'm wishing on a morning star. There's a new beginning with the rising sun. Let this be the dawn of a brand new love. You kissed me in the moonlight. I heard the angels sing. Maybe it was only a summer night's dream. But if I dare, I'd swear it was the joining of two hearts. You kissed me in the moonlight. Now I'm wishing on a morning star. Oh, if I dare, I'd swear it was the joining of two hearts. You kissed me in the moonlight. Now I'm wishing on a morning star. Oh, you know, what the heck? I was going to start with that tonight. I actually was planning on starting with that. Those are the two songs I was actually thinking of doing. And for some reason, I decided not to start with that. But since you requested it, you know, one of the first things I learned as a songwriter was to avoid writing songs about songwriting. But I have several of those because I don't do it. I don't always do what I'm told. So they say not to do it. I actually have a brand new song that I also wrote about songwriting. So thank you so much. And I'm going to pin that comment. And if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me. If you say nice things in the comments, I may pin your comment. You'll become world famous around here. But I got a request for this song. And thank you, Murray, for the follow. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I probably don't need to look at anything, but I want to write a song for no reason in particular. Don't want to make it long. I'd rather keep it simpler. So here it is. Sing it with me. 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 No, I feel good. Feel just throwing in some words to carry on the melody, create another verse, leave it as my legacy. So here it is, sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum. A song doesn't need a reason, it's just a little rhyme. It doesn't need a deeper meaning if it's a good time. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum. Thank you so much for the nice comments. And everybody, if you are enjoying the live, please do not forget to follow me or subscribe, whatever it's called, on wherever you're watching from. So, so that's, like I said, I was taught early on to avoid writing songs about songwriting, but I also have a brand new one I just wrote. As long as I played that one, I might as well play you my brand new song that I wasn't supposed to write, but I wrote it anyway. A song about songwriting. This is still in my work in progress folder. Maybe I should move it to my finished folder because I think it's finished. No, Alex, wrong. Wrong, Alex, wrong. Why are you saying AI? Tell me why you're saying AI. Oh, that was a while ago that comment came in. Okay, well, if you're still there, that was a while ago. It's really sad that people come in here and I'm like, it's just this guy in my living room or my little home studio with my acoustic guitar. People can't even trust that I'm an actual real person. That's really sad. Nothing to see here, no one around, nothing to hear, there's not a sound. Now would be the time to make some noise. I'll take this as a sign to use my voice. I'm gonna write a song. If I do it right, you can sing along. I'll try to make it catchy, that would make me happy. I'm gonna write a song. Pick up my guitar, strum a little chord, making up a melody, be its own reward. Try to find some words and make them rhyme, best way in the world to spend my time. I'm gonna write a song. If I do it right, you can sing along. I'll try to make it catchy, that would make me happy. I'm gonna write a song. I'll sing it for you once I'm done with it. It's time to get to having fun with it. I'm gonna write a song. If I do it right, you can sing along. I wanna make it catchy, so it'll make you happy. I'm gonna write a song. I wanna make it catchy, I wanna make you happy. I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna write a song. Gonna write a song. Okay, thank you so much. I do this, James, why are you saying AI? This is like you're the third person already tonight. I've been live for 20 minutes and 3 people have already said AI. Why? It's really sad. I'm seriously, it's sad. I'm a guy with my like acoustic guitar sitting in front of my computer, and people can't even trust that I'm a real person. This is really sad what AI has done to the world. It's so uncanny Wally. Not sure what you were saying about there, but I'll take that as a compliment, I think. So I'm Seth Hillary. I'm doing all original songs that I wrote, not with AI. Hey, Eden, how are you? I'm doing non-AI songs. What non-AI song should I do next? You know, I feel like doing this. I saw it earlier today on TikTok. Old school country was trending. You know, there's this thing called Creator Search Insights, and you're supposed to see what people are searching for so you can then post videos. But they were looking for, it said old school country, but they wanted like old country hit songs. But I'm like, what about old school country that has not been a hit song? Just like a song I wrote that's like old school country. Could I post that and still meet the search criteria? So it made me think of this song, which almost ruined my songwriting career and then almost became my big break. I know, I told this story before. So I'm doing okay, Eden. I'm glad that you're here. I'm doing better now that you're here. And I hope you'll share the live. Follow if you're not following me. I'm Seth Hillary, doing all original songs. Brooklyn is here. Hey, how are you? So speaking of Brooklyn, I am a country boy from Brooklyn. And I'm going to do this old school country song. Although I guess it could be a modern country song, right? But I wrote it. Flashing lights and lonely nights. I was far from my hometown. With traffic jams and garbage cans and the concrete all around. I left my roots, I left my girl for the city's great unknown. My soul cried out in hunger till I hopped a Greyhound home. Now I've got milk and honey right here on the farm, and I've got warmth and comfort in my sweet baby's arms. I got friends that I can count on and family close at hand. And I thank the Lord for leading me back to the promised land. Got off the bus and there she was, the angel of my life. Eyes like heaven's bluest sky, the sunshine in her smile. And all those crowded city streets that cluttered up my mind turned into golden fields of wheat, like water into wine. Now I've got milk and honey right here on the farm, and I've got warmth and comfort in my sweet baby's arms. I got friends that I can count on and family close at hand. And I thank the Lord for leading me back to the promised land. We settled down here in God's country. Now I'm blessed with 3 young miracles and the girl who loves me. And I've got milk and honey right here on the farm, and I've got warmth and comfort in my sweet baby's arms. I got friends that I can count on and family close at hand. And I thank the Lord for leading me Avery, how are you? Robin is here. Welcome. And so is, I can't read your name, but you're here, and that's what counts. But now it is according to what it's showing me here, it says there's only one person in the room. It's getting lonely in here. I don't understand here because like 2 weeks ago, there were like 20 people in the room. And now it's showing 2 people in the room. What did I do wrong? What's changed? Hey, Dion, how are you? What changed from 2 weeks ago that 2 weeks ago there were 20 or 30 or 40 people in the room and tonight there are 2 people in the room? Tell me what's different. Did I change my screen overlay? I maybe have different text on the screen. No, I have the same text I had. I have the same lighting. So what's different? Why? Why how hast thou forsaken me on my life? Caitlin, how are you? I'm Seth Hillary. I am playing original songs, that is, songs that I wrote. Of course, the one exception, once in a while, there is the slim chance that I could be talked into doing a Grateful Dead song. And thank you for sharing the live, the missing sock. We found the missing sock. That is so awesome. I'm so glad I found you. Because I've been looking for you all day, actually. All right, let's do this one. Why not? Just because that's where my eyes landed on the page, right here. Oops. It's so amazing how much you changed me in a matter of no time at all. The moment I heard those 3 simple words, I couldn't help but fall. My world started turning, my heart started learning feelings I've never felt before. A joy and a hunger, a taste of the wonder that forever has in store. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. My heart was broken, yours was wide open. Something in your eyes spoke to me. Took all my fears, made them disappear faster than a fading memory. My world started turning, my heart started learning feelings I've never felt before. A joy and a hunger, a taste of the wonder that forever has in store. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. My love for you keeps on growing. There's no stopping what you set in motion. My world started turning, my heart started learning feelings I've never felt before. A joy and a hunger, a taste of the wonder that forever has in store. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. Sean, you are like the 4th person to now accuse me of being AI. It's so sad. This is so sad. Why do you think I'm AI? Please tell me why. I mean, here I am. This is really, AI has ruined everything. It really has. Because here I am. I'm just a guy with an acoustic guitar sitting in front of my computer, and people can't even trust that I'm a real person. That is really sad. What do you mean the camera looks off? People are saying that. There's no, the camera, I have a, I saved up a lot of money to get this camera. And this is a really good webcam. Maybe I have it set up wrong. I don't think so. I've checked all the settings. Everything is fine about the camera. What is it about the camera that's off? What looks off about the camera? Be specific. I want to know. So if there's something, I could, maybe it's just people see the dark background and think it's fake, but there's a reason for the dark background. I found out when the background is lit up, less people come into the live. So I turned the background dark. Saturated. Let's see. Let me see my settings. I don't think I have it saturated. Let me look at my camera settings here. Oh, wait. My camera settings are covered up. Let's see. Image. No, I have auto exposures off. I have the temperature low because I want the background dark. I have the temperature set to 2700. I have saturation set right in the middle. It's at actually 49 out of 100. So saturation is perfectly the way it should be. I mean, I could make it less saturated. Let's make it less saturated. Is that better? I don't know. Saturation's right in the middle. I have written every song I've been. What? It's better? It's better. It was better before, you're saying, or is it better now? And Weeb, thank you for the follow. What songs have I wrote? I've written every song I'm doing tonight. I have written. So I wrote the one you just heard. Less saturation looks better. Seriously? Okay. Well, let's less saturate it. It's now at 50. I'm going to put it down to 40. Is that better? Okay, it's at 40 now. It's now polyunsaturated. It's like, okay, it's better, but people are still going to say AI, right? So should I do another country song or should I do something else? Should I do a love song? Should I do a dark song? Should I do a mental health song, political song, fun song, life in general song? Country? Seriously? Country. Okay. Another country song. I've been doing this one a lot lately. I started this one ago and I was so excited about it. And I ran out and wasted money on a demo and 35 years and it wasn't ready. Of course, this song led me to 3 other songs, well, including itself. I got 3 songs out of this one song. But I finally found it. I found it recently and I fixed it up. And now I think it's ready to go after 35 years. And I really like singing it, so I'm going to sing it now. We charged into the fire, so in love. I never could have known it would all blow up. But the hot nights and the fights, the begging you to stay, are just a hard luck tale to tell someday. Another war story of a brave and battered heart. Another blaze of glory, changing of the guard. Now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down. Another war story from love's great battleground. I'm shell-shocked and I'm hurt, but I'm standing tall, gaining strength with every tear that falls. The struggle is to just give up and let go, and chalk it up as one more chapter closed. Another war story of a brave and battered heart. Another blaze of glory, the changing of the guard. Now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down. Another war story from love's great battleground. The wound's gonna mend, I'll dare to love again. Someday I'll find the one that won't end. As another war story of a brave and battered heart. Another blaze of glory, the changing of the guard. We're nothing but a memory, a dream that got shot down. Another war story from love's great battleground. Another war story from love's great battleground. Yes, I do. That song has not been released, but many of the songs that I'm doing tonight have been released. They're all on my website, SethHillary.com, or on any of the streaming platforms. But if you go to SethHillary.com, you can not only stream, you can also download the music. You can also get my artist merch, and you can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. And when you sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter, you get my new songs before everybody else does. I have a new song coming out on Friday, by the way. But everybody who was on my Seth Heads newsletter got a preview. They got the song last Friday. I should play my upcoming single, should I not? Oh, weeb. You know, the shell shock line is the last change I made to the song, actually. That was the final change. There is one, oh, you know, it's an interesting thing about this song. Now, this is a little songwriting thing. So, leading into the second verse, I said, you know, the second chorus, rather, the end of the second verse says, the struggle is to just give up and let go and chalk it up as one more chapter closed. Another war story. Now, if I really wanted to, I'm really tempted because it's a story. So instead of chalk it up, it really kind of should be write it off, because then I'm writing a story. But the reason I made it chalk it up instead of write it off is just chalk it up sings better. It feels much better to sing chalk it up as one more chapter, and then write it off. There's one more chapter. The first one just feels better to sing. See, even though write it off would fit the metaphor of the war story better, I just chalk it up just feels better to sing. So that's why I made it that way. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a line. Okay, this isn't about somebody passing away, but this is about loss. So I said I got 3 songs out of this one song. And there's a line in this song that I thought should be its own song. And actually, I tried to write it 30 years ago and failed. But after I revived this one, I also revived that one. And so now I have a song about getting through loss. So this is really about a heartbreak. But I think it applies even if it's like another kind of loss. And I'm going to play this now. So the line in the song is, I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. And I just thought that should be its own song. So I'm going to play that now. If I can remember how it goes. The waves of missing her keep rolling in. Her empty side of bed staring me down. I try to dry my eyes, but they fill up again. So I give in and let it all pour out. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At first, I hit the bottom, but that didn't work. A rebound romance couldn't turn the tide. The one way to get through is just to feel the hurt. And bit by bit, I'm leaving her behind. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At least I've begun to learn I'm tough enough to be a little weak, to soften up with every tear that falls. There goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. Thank you so much. And thank you, Christopher. I'm going to pin your comment. And yeah, the bottle's not working. So I'm glad if that song could help. You know, I got that came from experience also. So, oh, I mentioned I have a song coming out this Friday. Maybe I should play that because it's coming out this Friday. I also have a song, you know, I haven't played my current single yet, but now I'm getting all excited about my song that's coming out Friday. And I really actually, you know, I recorded all these songs, or most of them. There are a couple that I had done in the studio, but most of them I record just all by myself here in my little home studio. And I really like the way this one came out. So I'm really excited about this one. So I'm going to play my upcoming single, which is coming out this Friday. And I'm pinning as many of these nice comments as I can. Thank you so much. So maybe, hopefully somebody might need this song too. It's more than the hurtful words you spoke. It's the promises you broke. And all the boundaries you ignored. And how you took and took some more. I can lecture you till I turn blue, but the real truth burns like hell. When I say that you're the one to blame, I'm talking to myself. The misery you I stayed and paid the price. I can swear at you till I turn blue, but the real truth burns like hell. When I say that you're the one to blame, I'm talking to myself. I lost my self-respect. I've had time to reflect. Now I'm taking back my life with an overdue goodbye. I can rant at you till I turn blue, but right now I'm proud as hell. 'Cause when I say I found my way, I'm talking to myself. When I say I found my way, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. By the way, you can pre-save that. You can be the first to hear it when it comes out. There's a pre-save link. Just go to my bio. There's one on my webpage. There should be one on my link tree. All the links are in the bio. That is coming out on Friday. Thank you, Braden, and thank you, Noah, for the follow, and thank you, Bum, for the comment. So that is coming out this Friday, and again, you can pre-save it by going to the link in my bio. There should be a pre-save link. So the bio takes you to a link tree. The link tree has a pre-save, but it also goes to my website. There should be a pre-save there also. But on my website, you can download and stream my music and buy my artist merch and sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. So do all that. You know, as long as I'm playing, I might as well play my current single. My current single, I'm also really proud of this one. This one actually came out of a Chinese proverb. You know, I was with a group of songwriters actually, and somebody said this old Confucius proverb, and I'm like, that should be a song. So I said, hey, you know, songwriters sometimes like these songwriting challenges. So I said, hey, let's do a songwriting challenge. Let's all take this Chinese proverb and turn it into a song. And it turns out I was the only one who did it, but it came out really good, and so I released it, and it goes like this. Tried to live like I was told, working hard to fit the mold. No idea what my dream was, who or what I really loved. I felt so empty that it struck a nerve. Day I came across these words. We all have two lives. You know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. Oh, Bella, thank you so much. I started working on myself. Set goals for me, not someone else. Found meaning in what I do. That's when the world said I was ready to meet you. We all have two lives. You know the second has begun the moment you realize have one. You have your life, I have mine. We've created something greater now that they're combined. We all have two lives. We knew the second had begun the moment we realized we only have one. So happy we realize we only have one. play Dumb and Dumber. Oh, well, thank you so much. Weeb, thank you so much. Can I play Dumb and Dumber? You know, somebody else asked for it earlier, but then they left. And I was going to play it, but they left. But since I haven't played it yet, I can play it now, and I'm so happy that, you know, people, that you enjoyed my songs enough to remember it and come back and ask for it. You know, I also have a song. So Dumb and Dumber, I wrote this back in 1994, you know, when that movie was out. But then last year, after I released Dumb and Dumber, I also wrote a song called Dumb and Famous. So now I have two songs starting with Dumb and. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, because I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. Now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I use logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number, and I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you so much. Sophie, how are you? I'm so glad you are here. And I'm pinning your comment. And I'm Seth Hillary. I'm doing all original songs. If you're enjoying my songs, please follow me if you're not already doing that. If you can support me through the live goal or otherwise, that would really be appreciated. And share the live, of course. And let's see. What else? What else have we to say about all this? Oh, Squish. I hope you're still here. Sorry that comment, that chat window was covered up, so I missed your comment. I hope you're still here. And thank you. That's just like your opinion. Well, that is your opinion, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're still here. I'm sorry that there hasn't been much activity in that window, so I covered it up with my lyric sheet. And then I didn't see the comment. Oh, hey, JB, how are you? It's so good to see you tonight. And Sophie, I'm going to pin that comment. And I don't know, what song should I play next? So is Weeb still here? So, speaking of people who, I wrote a tribute song. So one of my favorite musicians in the world passed away earlier this year. I'm a big Deadhead. I've mentioned this many times. I love the Grateful Dead. I listen to them almost every day. And back in January, their rhythm guitarist, Bob Weir, passed away. So I wrote a little tribute song for him. And I'm going to play it for you. And it goes kind of something like this. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life. You sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. I got on the bus, took off, and the music never stopped. Thank you, JB. Yes, it was my birthday on Sunday rather. So that was 2 days ago. And I don't know if you heard the story of how I gained an entire year of life in one instant. I gained an entire year. I shaved a whole year off of my age, because somehow I had it in my head that it was my 72nd birthday coming up. For months I was thinking, yeah, I'm 71, I'm going to be 72 on July 5th. And then July 5th came around, it's my 72nd birthday. And then I get a phone call from my brother and he goes, hey, happy birthday, I can't believe you're already 71. I'm like, wait, 71? And I'm like, oh yeah! I don't know how I got it in my head that I was 72, but I'm really only 71. I might be losing my mind, but I gained a whole year, so. That is a true story. So, but I've already been live an hour. That's amazing. So I go live from 9 to 10 on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. I always try to do songs for an hour, and I made it. And I only can try to do songs for an hour because I have chronic fatigue. And this is the intro to my song about it. I got long COVID, otherwise known as long haul COVID. And that is the intro to my song, Long Haul. I don't know if I should pin this comment. Am I allowed to pin this? I guess I am. I'm going to pin it anyway, whether I'm allowed or not. So I don't know how many more songs I can do this evening. Of course, I want to keep doing songs as long as I can. don't know what songs to do. You know, I haven't even done a political song all night. I should probably do one, especially since I have a brand new one that I've just been working on recording. And actually tomorrow's the day I'm going to get professional feedback on my mix. So I've written a whole bunch of songs on this one particular topic. You know, the thing that's really dividing our country more than anything else, I really feel like, is all the misinformation. There's a lot of people just lying. And a lot of people either can't tell the difference between the lies and the truth, or they don't want to know the difference between the lies and the truth, or they're just like not paying attention. And they just hear like sound bites and then they just believe whatever. And then they end up being tricked into voting for bad things. So that's what this song is about. The bank can steal your cash, and there's a law they passed, so you can't sue them. The creek you used to swim in has turned all green and crimson, and they allow the pollution. They cut taxes for the men with more than they can spend in 100 lifetimes, while millions of poor slobs have to work 2 jobs just to grab a lifeline with all the information you ignored. You didn't even know this is what you voted for. If you don't pay attention to what they're doing, what seems like winning is really losing. Ready or not to hear it, I've got a little advice. Pay attention or pay the price. They work hard to keep you focused on immigrants and wokeness, just to keep you scared. Every here and there you see imaginary enemies as the sound bites blare. Endless distraction to trick voters, to give them power just to serve their donors. If you don't pay attention to what they're doing, what seems like winning is really losing. Ready or not to hear it, I've got a little advice. Pay attention or pay the price. You may not be into politics, but politics is into you. Ignorance is bliss until you realize that you're screwed if you don't pay attention to what they're doing. The rich keep winning while you and me keep losing. You can help yourself and everyone else by taking this bit of advice. Pay attention or pay the price. You need to hear this once. You need to hear it twice. Pay attention or pay the price. Pay attention or pay the price. So, Dreepak, I did not write Stand By Me, and that's why I'm not going to sing it, because I'm not singing all songs that I wrote. These are all original songs. Thank you, Holly. I'll pin that. Why not? If you say some nice things into the chat, by the way, if I can pin it, I very well may, and you'll become world famous among everybody in this room. And Kit is here. So I don't know, maybe let's do one more, because I don't want to get, I have this chronic fatigue. I always got to play the intro to my song, Long Haul, when I mentioned my long COVID. I mean, I could actually do that song, but let's end on a song that has a uplifting message. Now, this one, like a lot of uplifting songs, it starts out not so uplifting. It sounds like it's, because it's one of the common techniques in songwriting is contrast. So you talk about something sad, and then you turn it into something happy. And that's what this song does. So, here we go. Wait. Like a fighter, beat and broken, feeling like you lost that life. Every fiber barely open, there's an answer in the night. Wasting time just wishing on 1,000 stars, praying that the waters part, when in your heart you'll always find the truth. The love brighter than 100 suns, a burning spirit ever young. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you. Like a flower, like a painter, you bring color to the world. You're a tower, a true life changer, the sweetest music ever heard. There's no need for wishing on 1,000 stars, praying that the waters part, when in your heart you'll always find the truth. The love brighter than 100 suns, a burning spirit ever young. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you. You're the friend that's hard to find. Let the whole world see you shine. Don't be wishing on 1,000 stars, praying that the waters part, when in your heart you'll always find the truth. The love brighter than 100 suns, a burning spirit ever young. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you. The love that lives in you, in you, in you. The love that lives in you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to pin this comment, and I'm going to pin as many of the nice comments as I can. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. I always attempt to do songs for an hour, and we did make it, and we went over tonight, but as I mentioned many times, I have long COVID, which results in chronic fatigue. So I kind of have to watch myself as to how many songs I do, because there's something called post-exertional malaise that I don't want to get. But after I finish the songs, I usually hang around for a while to do what we call around here yappy hour. And See, I'm still doing music for you. I don't just talk. I play guitar while yapping, and therefore that makes this a performance of yap music. And so we can yap about many things, or we can yap about a whole lot of nothing, which sometimes I end up doing. I have ADHD, which has been a problem, especially in school. I was undiagnosed, and I always wondered why I had such a hard time paying attention in class, and why I had such a hard time like doing reading assignments. I couldn't sit still. But now that I'm live streaming, I've been told that ADHD is a superpower because I can just go off on tangents and just talk about who knows what while playing guitar. While playing guitar. Coda, how are you? So again, I do this, my regular schedule being Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow or subscribe or whatever it is, wherever it is you are, whatever it's called. And I don't know how long we're going to be. Oh, look, we only need... So on the platform where most of the viewers are, we only need 4 more likes, and we'll see the heart animation. So tap the screen. If you tap it 4 more times, so we get animations when we hit certain milestones. And we should see the heart animation. And there it is. We got it. The heart animation. And we get it for every 5,000 likes. And we get it for every, I think it's 20 new followers. And we get Superman on the screen. If we get 100 coins, if you support me and we get 100 coins, we get Superman on the screen because you are so super. And should we get as many as 500 coins, we get fireworks to celebrate. So I hope you can support me if you're enjoying my live, either through the live goal or some other way, through the links in my profile or any of the other methods on TikTok. But on the other platforms, there's a link in my profile. Or some platforms have native, I think YouTube, there's a tip jar. And on other places, there are other things. Sylvia, how are you? So if anybody has any questions that they want me to answer, please ask, and I may or may not answer you. I'll do my best to answer. If I have an answer that's not too embarrassing, if the question is not too personal, and the answer is not too embarrassing. Shimmer is here, hey! And so is Campbell. Welcome, everybody. I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs and yap music. Right now it's Yappy Hour. I am performing yap music for you, which means that I'm playing guitar while yapping. And this is the only place in the world you'll hear yap music because I invented it. My favorite chord, probably, I don't know if I have a favorite chord, but maybe, my current single, I use this chord. And I also use it in my song, Darkness. But I don't know if I can really call that my favorite chord because I think it's only in 3 of my songs, but it is a cool chord. It's the augmented chord. You don't get to hear it too often because it's kind of, it's kind of got this odd sound. So, B7. Which version of B7? This version? You know that song? Two Lives? That's right. Oh, and Darkness. So I mentioned 2 Lives and I mentioned Darkness. I should have played Darkness earlier because there's somebody here. I don't know if Weeb is still here. Somebody here whose father passed away, and this would have been a really perfect song to play at that moment, but I didn't think of it. I was trying to think, what song do I have for somebody who's grieving or feeling depressed? So there's this B7. I like this B7 much better. And then, of course, there's this B7. But there are other B7s that I probably can't even play. Let's see. There's a B7. Where else is there a B7? Oh, this one. I'm having a hard time with this one because I don't know if I can play this song anymore, this chord, because I have arthritis. And it's getting hard to play certain chords because I have arthritis on my knuckle, on my index finger, on my left hand. But this B7 figured prominently in my song, A Rembrandt Star. I come back to this B7 a whole bunch of times, and I really like it in that song because the song is in the key of D. And B7, as you know, is not in the key of D, but somehow it just fits perfectly into the song. I guess it's what you'd call a secondary dominant. I don't know if you all know what a secondary dominant is. I don't know if most people who aren't musicians, I don't know if you know what a regular dominant is. So in order to know what a secondary dominant is, it probably helps to know what a regular dominant is. But a dominant, for those of you who don't know anything about music theory, you hear this sound a lot. It's called the dominant because it dominates. And it's a sound, it's a really common sound, although it's not used so much in pop music anymore. But when you hear this, what's the next thing you want to hear? You want to hear. So this chord, this is the D7. This is called a dominant chord. It just leads to that chord. You just always want to hear that, like in the key of D. So this is or in the key of A. Here's the. So that's the dominant chord. So, like in the key of D, this is a music theory lesson for anybody who doesn't. I don't know if you're interested in this is the most basic music theory, but like in the key of D, let's stick with the key of G, because this D dominant sound is really strong. So it leads you to the G. And in the key of G, G is known as the 1 chord because it's the first chord in the key. And the D chord is the 5 chord. So in any key, the 5 chord is the dominant chord, and it leads you to the 1 chord. So my song, A Rembrandt Star, is in the key of D, so the dominant would be the A, which I use in this song. But there's also in the song, there's an E minor. The E minor is in the key of D. No, the E minor is not. Yeah, it is in the key of D. But there's this thing called a secondary dominant, which can lead you to any other chord in the key besides the 1 chord. And then I go to. So I don't know if that's confusing, but anyway, that's what a secondary dominant is. And thank you, Just Cult, for the follow. And Zach, hi, how are you? So I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs and Yap Music. I'm now doing Yap Music, explaining basic music theory. Actually, a secondary dominant is maybe more than basic music theory. It's not really advanced, but it's definitely not like one of the first things anybody learns. So if you understood what I just said about secondary dominant, you know more music theory than like 90% or more of the population. Even if you know about the primary dominant. Otherwise, just known as the dominant. I know dominant can can mean things in other contexts other than songs, but we're not going to get into that. Oh, you know what really bothers me? Because like the word dominant comes out a lot in sports. Like that guy's a dominant pitcher. Like, but so many people misuse the word. It this really bothers me. You can tell people who don't read. I see this mistake so many times. It's one of my pet peeve mistakes. So like this guy's a dominant player. He's a dominant pitcher. But people don't realize that the word is dominant. They think the word is dominant, and they spell it D-O-M, just like dominate. They spell it like dominate. He's the dominant pitcher, but it's not dominant, it's dominant. It ends with A-N-T, it doesn't end with A-T-E. So please don't use that. That makes people look uneducated when they use that, and I see it a lot, especially among sports fans. Because I guess dominant is a word that comes up a lot in sports, and that is a totally misused word, so often misused. So anyway, I'm Seth Hillary. I do this on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. If you're not following me, please follow me. That is, if you're enjoying my live, or subscribe, or whatever it's called, wherever you happen to be watching from. So Sylvia, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe over there. And if Coda is still there. But I don't know, the things are pretty quiet right around now, so maybe I'm going to end the live and come back on Thursday and restart and see what happens. So if you're here, thank you. And